Good evening. This is Charlie Russell for Concord TV. We're here at Southern New Hampshire University here in Hooksett, and we're in the pregame warm-ups. The Spaulding Red Raiders are out there. They are the visiting team, the number 4 seed, and they're going to be playing Concord, number 1 Concord. And we're just short of game time here. It's a beautiful night. It's going to be a 7 p.m. start. Lights aren't on. Earlier, the Division II game, John Stark of, which is the Ware High School team, beat Co-Brown. And so there you see the team leading. This is the number 3 and the number 4 seed teams. These two teams played on May 25th. We had the game, and it went to the bottom of the 7th, a scoreless tie, and Concord squeaked across a run with a walk-off win, and that determined 3rd and 4th place, which actually is determining that probably Concord will be the home team because they're the higher seed. Concord defeated number 2 Winnicott in the semifinals, and Spaulding beat number 1 Londonderry. So both of these teams have risen to the occasion. We've got a big crowd on hand. Stands are packed, and we'll do the play-by-play as it goes along. But we want to thank you for watching. So just a few minutes before game time, and they're going to be introducing the teams. As the Concord as the home team has the third baseline dugout, and that big pole in the middle that doesn't allow us to see third base is a light tower, and the lights are on now. We got a beautiful night. We got probably in the mid 70s, and we're having the meeting at home place. They'll go over the ground rules. Looks like the PA announcer will be there. The press box here is kind of on the third base for all the on the first baseline, and the dugout is underneath. For all the fine money they've spent here, you would think they'd move the press box over behind home plate, which is the standard fare. It's almost like you have to hang out the window. We're out here, as you can tell, in left center field here. We've got a huge crowd here. There's some Concord students there. They decided to turn the bleachers around and have the top row close to the fence, but they came out and they made them turn around. And as you can see, we've got a huge crowd over there with Pinkerton, and there's the rest of the crowd out here. Beautiful facility, plenty of parking, a little bit of a ways to walk, but so we'll await the introductions here. So the national anthem has been concluded, and we're about ready for the first pitch. Concord Monitor did a wonderful story in the paper this morning about Concord girls softball, the Crimson Tide. Were 1-3 after 4 games. It was April 20th, and they hadn't had a lot of practice, and since then they've won 16 in a row. They've beat Pinkerton. They beat Winnicott, Pinkerton the number 6 seed, and Winnicott the number 2 seed. Spaulding has beat number 5 seed Keene and number 1 Londonderry, and the Concord team takes the field. And it'll be Abby Rochette out there, number 8, the Gatorade Player of the Year, only a junior at Concord, and she'll be pitching to sophomore Abby Corbett. And Corbett has probably averaged double figures on strikeouts in every game. Concord won 6-2, so Concord has had the bat and the base running savvy as well as the defense. We haven't watched the Spaulding team. We did see them on the 25th of May. As I think we said earlier, they went to a scoreless tie at Concord Memorial Field until the bottom of the 7th, where Concord had a walk-off win. So, and the throw goes down to second, and we'll keep score here. or a one-man band. Concord team goes in, and we're ready, and the no wind, and number one batter stands in, and we'll see what we got here. So this is for all the marbles. About 16, 17 other teams haven't made it here. First pitch is high, ball one. Right down Main Street. 1 ball, 1 strike. So leadoff hitter for Spaulding. It's a fly ball. Oh, over the left fielder's head, a curving ball, and looks like she's going to come in with a stand-up double. She hit the ball pretty hard, and the left fielder took 1 step in, then went back, but it wasn't much doubt it was going to be a difficult ball to play. Brings up Spaulding's number two hitter. So there goes your no-hitter, and they came to play, folks. And the sacrifice bunt fails. She pops to the catcher. So 1 out. Brings up, I think, Torres. Torres stands in. Looks like she stands in from the left side. Runner on second, 1 out. Pitch outside, ball 1. Pitch down low, ball 2. So Rochette's not one. A lot of speed and a rise ball, moves the ball around. Not a lot of change-ups on her. Swinging strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 1 out, runner on second, top of the first. And that looks like they're going to touch them all, and it's out of here. So Torres hits a home run. Going to touch them all. Well, it's 2-0 Spaulding with 1 out as they wait at home plate for her. So she got it all, that's for sure. Landed a good 25 feet past the outfield fence. Brings up the cleanup hitter. So that's more runs against Rochette and Concord than Spaulding got in their last game of the year. Pitch is a strike. The umpire is a little slow with the arm coming up, and particularly with a right-hand batter. Pitch runs high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball down the third base line. Left fielder comes in. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the, I think this is a number 4 hitter for Spaulding. We didn't catch the name, but see if we can fill it in as we go along. Single to left, so that's 3 solid balls hit off of Rochette and by the first 3 of the first 4 batters. So runner on first with 1 out. Umpire's adjusting the base over there. He's up to number 5 hitter. So Rochette looking to bear down here. 1 out, runner on first. 2 runs in again. Gets to chase a high pitch, 1 strike. Rochette will be leading off as she usually does, the bottom of the first. Pitch runs high. Can't get it to go higher up the ladder. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul back. Took a little bit off that pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Corbett goes out. I think the umpire might have taken that off. One of them took it off the chest protector, and I think it was the umpire. So go out. And Abby Corbett, sophomore catcher, started last year and or started completely this year. Played a lot last year. Pitch low. Count goes to 2-2. Runner in first, 1 out. Yeah, that's a call, 3rd strike, so 2 outs. Brings up the number 6 hitter for Spaulding. Fair ball. Pop up, fair ball. Just inside the line over there, drops in behind the 3rd base person. So another hit. 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Rochette working quickly. Pitch up high, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh. Strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs on. 2 runners on, 1st and 2nd. Strikes are out. So Rochette gets 2 strikeouts and a pop out to the catcher, but they knock 2 in. And we go to the bottom of the 1st, 2-0. So Abby Rochette leads off here. Pitch outside, ball 1. Hard ball, hit the shortstop. Throw over to first.
No! It was in the dirt.
Well, he's thrown out. She's quick down the line. 6-3, a close call. 1 out, brings up. Brings up Autumn Nudd. First pitch is a ball. And she hits a single just past the reach of the shortstop, so Concord Nudd has Concord's first hit. Brings up Izzy Dunn, senior captain. A lot of power, patrols center field. Looks like this is going to be a hitting contest. First pitch is a ball. It's to short. They get the force at second to fielder's choice. Gets the second out of the inning. 6-4. Brings up Abby Corbett, the catcher. So runner at first. They just changed positions. Dunn's there instead of Nudd. So 2 outs, runner on first, bottom of the 2nd. Spaulding up 2-0. And there it is. Well, Corbett's down the line, but not too quick. So 6-3. Actually, it was 5-6-3. So Concord leaves one on. We go to the top of the second. 2-0 Spaulding. So we're here for the top of the second. We'll have 8-9-1 up for Spaulding. 7-8-9. Left fielder Lillian Lagana. First pitch is well, looks like it was inside. This ump is not the quickest with the arm going up. And that one runs high, ball 2. So I think Corbett walked 5 in the semifinals, and I think she struck out 10 or 11. Pitch low. 3 balls, no strikes. She had a few 4-pitch walks. See what she can do here. Runs high, 4-pitch walk to the number 7 hitter, Lagana. I guess I got the names wrong here. It is 8-9. Fouled toward the on-deck circle for Concord, 1 strike. Stands in from the left side, as you can see. 1 strike on the batter. Pitch down low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not going to give her much to try and bunt at. Third baseman looks like she's cheating in a little bit, which is what you expect. Pitch runs high. 2 balls, 1 strike. So first baseman holding on to the bag. Second baseman heading over to cover second. Third baseman coming in. Count goes to 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner on first, nobody out here, top of the second. Pitch on the outside corner, count goes full, 3-2. So don't expect her here to be bunting. As you know, if a bunt goes foul on the 3rd strike, it's considered a strikeout. Oh, she walks the second batter here. 2 walks. Where? So we're going to have a little conference at the mound. We'll take a break while they talk it over. So the conference at the mound is over. 2 on, nobody out, and I think this is the top of the order here. So Rochette looking to bear down here. Pitch runs high, ball 1. So she's walked 2, looking. First inning, they had some fairly good rips. Tries to bunt. Foul ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So as we mentioned earlier, John Stark won the earlier game, Division II state champions. So the Concord area has some good softball. Holds it back. Count goes 2-1. A lot of feeder teams playing from 6, 7, 8 years old, and then some travel teams. Pulls it back. 3 balls, 1 strike here. So Rochette is 1 pitch from walking the bases loaded here in the 2nd inning. Not much doubt on that one. Taken all the way. 3-2 pitch. High fly. Looks like the catcher's trying to go back on. It's over the screen, so just a tall and strike goes over the backstop by about 10 feet. We'll try that again. 3-2. Nobody out. anything in the infield fly rule would be in effect. So here, try that 3-2 pitch again. Okay, rips one fouled over here into the, looks like some sort of warm-up pen over there. So Rochette goes in, gets the ball, walking back to the mound. So we'll try that again. This will be pitch number 8 for this batter. Needs a strikeout or a pop-up here. Pitch down low. So Rochette has walked the bases loaded. The shortstop steps in. Number 2 hitter. She popped to first pitch is a strike. She popped out to the catcher first time. So sacks are loaded. It's a long foul ball over the third base dugout, over to the adjacent field. So 2 strikes in the batter. So 0-2 pitch coming up. Another foul ball. Third baseman over, can't get it. Over the fence again. So they're getting around on the fastball. They're hitting a lot of balls to left field. Rochette throwing a lot of pitches here. Walked 3 here, and we're at a 0-2 count here. Left fielder gives it a great shot, unable to catch up to it. Went a long way, actually ended up over by the top. Thought it was out of play, so he didn't get it on camera. Sorry. Oh, here we go again, 0-2 pitch. She'll go up top on this one, I bet you. Nope, down low. Pitch is blocked, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Left fielder hauls it in. And a long fly ball, sacrifice fly. They get their 3rd run in. That's 7, so those walks will hurt you. The number 8 hitter comes in. It's up 3-0, 3 hits, 3 runs. But they do get an out, but Spaulding will swap an out for a run any day. Pitch is a strike. Let's see if Rochette can settle down here. And everybody else moved up, so 2nd and 3rd. Fouled off over the third base dugout. 2 strikes. Pops another one up, third baseman over for it, and looks like it's over the dugout. Count remains 2 strikes. So I don't know. I don't think they have pitch counts here in softball. A lot of these girls have played in tournaments on weekends and thrown multiple games. Unlike the boys where they have, I think, 120 pitch limit. So 2 strikes from the batter. Pitch up high. We got a pass ball, and the 4th one comes in. So count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So that's the 2nd batter that was walked that came around. Well, Concord's digging themselves a deep hole here. Going to have to come back. 1-2 pitch. Runner on 3rd now. Pitch down low. Count goes 2-2. Two pitch with 1 out.
Who's got it?
Just over the fence. Rochette gives it a good charge to get in there, as does Abby Corbett, but over the fence. The runner remains on third. 2 strikes. 2 balls. Pitch runs high, so this would be, I think, her 4th 3-2 count this inning. Runner is on third. Foul back. Well, we got a battle going on here. 3-2. Try that again. 3-2. At the knees. Gets her out. Rochette strikes out the, I think that was Torres, the one that hit the home run. Brings up the cleanup hitter who hit a single.
A little too late, Duke.
Runner still on third. No. Runner on first. I guess that wasn't a strikeout. That was a walk. Unless they gave an intentional. Is that what they did? An intentional walk? I guess so. There's 2 outs, and I guess they gave an intentional walk to the cleanup hitter, first and second. That'll be a 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. So they did an intentional walk here. Runner steals second. Throw goes through to the cutoff person. The runner on third stands there. Hit foul. So they're getting around on those pitches. 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 outs. 4 runs in here for Spaulding, and still 2 runners in scoring position. So there it is. Strikes are out. They leave 2 on, but they get 2 more. And we go to the bottom of the second. 4-0 Spaulding. We show our scoreboard. There we are. Fly ball, first pitch hitting out to right. That was Jola stands in. Pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Concord looking to get somebody on to get a rally started here. Round back to the pitcher, 1-3. Jaden Moran stands in. So Concord's had 1 hit so far, but left the runner stranded in the first inning. And Concord goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third, 4-0. Spaulding Red Raiders. So the throw goes down to second. The Concord players come into the mound, offer encouragement, and we're here. The top of the third for Spaulding, and looks like it's going to bring up number six, Rochette out there. She got in trouble. They got 2 more runs last inning without even a hit. Both 3 walks, and 2 of them came around. 1 strike on the batter. Pitch down low, ball 1. We got a full stands here and plenty of stands, plenty of people behind home plate. Third baseman hauls it in. That's Morin, I think, Jaden Morin. Foul pop out. Brings up the number 7 hitter, who was, I think, a strikeout victim last time. Pitch runs high, ball 1. So a beautiful night. Sun is dropping down behind the trees. You can see some, it's not going to be a factor in the field. Is he done? Hauls it in. Ranges over and hauls it in. That's a good applause from the crowd. Brings up the number 8 hitter. Concord looking for their first 1-2-3 inning against Spaulding. Looks like a strike at the knees. Swinging strike way behind that one. 2 strikes in the batter. Pitch up high, doesn't chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. She started it off last inning with a walk, so high fly ball, way out of play behind home plate. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch, down low. Count goes 2-2. Pitch goes high, so another count goes to 3-2. So Rochette looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. 2 down, bottom of the third, top of the third. Gets a strikeout, so Spaulding goes 1-2-3, and Rochette looks like she's back on the beam. We go to the bottom of the third, 4-0 Spaulding. So we're here for the bottom of the third. Concord's first batter steps in. It's like Jaden Morin. It's like a foul ball, goes off the first baseman's glove. Tough chance. Tough chance. Oh no, Dussault is in. So 1 strike on the batter. Deep to shortstop, throw across the diamond. So throw pulls her off. Dussault on first. Dussault with overcoming a gets a single, a senior captain. Monroe stands in. She's the number 9 hitter. Concord gonna put in a courtesy runner for Dussault, who's Was out most of the season with a leg injury. Only came back, I think, in the last, I think she was there on senior night. She started and got a couple of hits. So Monroe stands in, the number 9 hitter. We got a courtesy runner in for. So Concord with nobody out, runner on first, number 9 batter up. First pitch is a strike. So Monroe, good slap hitter and good for bat control for fouling him off. So we'll see what she can do here. Lays a bunt down. She's out at first. Third baseman makes a good play, throws it over, but Sacrifice moves her over. So Rochette comes up, stands in, runner on second with 1 out. Rochette looking to help herself here. She grounded to short the first time around. Fouls it back. Nudd on deck, who had a single, so. Pitch on that outside corner, 1 ball, 2 balls, no balls, 2 strikes. So Rochette not going to let anything close go by. As the pitcher, she probably knows that strike zone. He hits one that goes through. She hits a triple. Knocks in Concord's first run. Triple that goes to the right field wall. She gets an RBI. Autumn Nudd stands in. I think I said she had a single last time. Runner on third. Just 1 out on the Sacrifice. First pitch is a strike. So Rochette's over there behind that pole. Pitch outside. And as we noted in an earlier game, this is one of the few times you really see a left-handed catcher in any softball or baseball. So 5-3, but Concord gets a run out of it, gets Rochette in, so Concord has 2 on the board. Brings up Dunn. Well, Izzy Dudd stands in here. Izzy made a great catch out in center field the top half of the inning. He's a senior. Like a strike on the outside corner. So 2 outs, nobody on. Concord with 2 runs in, cut the lead in half here in the bottom of the third. Drop. Dying Swan, second baseman, gets back on the grass, but Concord gets 2 that inning, and we go to the top of the 4th. 4-2. So we're back for the top of the 4th. Looks like 9-1-2 will be standing in here for center fielder stands in. Pitch on the outside corner, 1 strike. So Rochette put him down 1-2-3 last inning. She struck out 5 through 3 innings. We'll see if she's back on here. Fly ball. Right fielder ranges back and hauls it in. Just a long fly ball and an out. think this is the leadoff hitter, if I'm keeping score here correctly. Pitch runs high, ball one. She doubled and walked in 2 prior appearances. Pitch inside corner, one ball, one strike. High foul ball over out of play, but both the third base person and the left fielder gives chase. Not a lot of, absolutely no wind. I haven't seen the flag move. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gets it to pop up, it's going foul. Count remains 2 strikes. So 1 out here in the top of the 4th. And she rips another one down there. So she gets around on that fastball. Count remains 2 strikes, 1 ball. Rochette looks in for the sign, toes the rubber. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. She had a notion but laid off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he gets that bat around pretty quick, hitting that foul ball down the third baseline. The count remains 2-2. She's the one that hit the double, I think, over the left fielder's head the second inning, and then scored on the 2-run homer. So replenishing the umpire's supply of balls here.
Yeah!
Gets her reaching and strikes her out. Strikeout number 6 for Rochette through 10 outs. So she's certainly looking like she's on, except for those walks. Brings up the number 2 hitter who popped to the catcher and then hit a sacrifice fly to left in the second inning. Pitch runs high, ball 1. So if you haven't been down here for the watch any baseball or softball down here at the Southern New Hampshire University, it's like a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful facility, lots of parking. They have the state soccer finals down here. Ground ball to first. That's it. Concord puts him down for 1-2-3 for the second inning, and we go to the bottom of the 4th, 4-2, Spaulding. Oh, just past 8 o'clock here, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. We can see the facility, what's going on, and we got a huge crowd down here in front of us. Let you know where we're at. We're duct taped to a railing on the aisle, heading up on the top row. So Abby Corbett stands in here, the catcher. Bottom of the 4th. Looks like that's a strike at the knees. So a tremendous turnout. Perfect weather. Off-speed pitch, runs high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ames pitching for Spaulding. And that looks like a single. Corbett hits a single, gets to first. So Concord has their leadoff runner on here, and we'll probably get a courtesy runner here. So senior DeBono, the first baseman. We got a Looks like you got a courtesy runner, and looks like we got some people running down to the warm-up. I don't know whether they were gonna the so-called bullpen down there. We see 4 Spaulding people running out along the right field line outside the fence. Guess there's a bullpen. So Spaulding not taking any chances here. So number 14 stands in. DeBono. And we got a, I'm sorry, maybe not number 14. 14 might be the pinch runner. So foul ball. Doesn't get around on it. Hits the press box on the side. Bounces back in. 1 strike on the batter. So see whether Concord's playing small ball here or DeBono's a pretty good stick. She was one of the stars in the semifinal game. Foul ball back. 2 strikes. So she looks like she'll be swinging away here. DeBono flew out to right field to lead off the second inning. There's our runner over at first. Fouls 1 off. Count remains 2 strikes. Pinch runner over at first on the left side there. Comes the 0-2 pitch again. Ames steps in. Gets her swinging. That's the first out, and that's her. Nicole Cachola. That was Ames's Spaulding's pitcher's first strikeout. Cachola stands in, good speed. Pitch looks inside, ball 1, no. Call it a strike on the inside corner. Oh. Pitch runs high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Morin, the third baseman, on deck. It's a high pop-up. Second baseman hauls it in. Runner on first going no place. Jaden Morin stands in. She ended the second inning with an out. I didn't record what type, so runner on first, 2 outs. Right back to the pitcher. That's it. We go to the 5th inning, 4-2 Spaulding. Well, there's Concord with the usual infielders meeting at the mound, and it looks like the Spaulding contingent that went to the bullpen came back. So I think this is the this I think is the batter, number 3 position in the order that hit the home run over to right center in the first inning. So fouls it back. So Corbett's put 7 in a row down, and she struck out. Looks like she struck out 6 through 4 innings. So it looks like she's back on beam. She threw a couple of 3 no-hitters. One of them was a mercy roll 5-inning no-hitter during the season. Ground ball, third baseman picks it up, throws it over. Gets her at first. 5-3, strong throw over by Morin. Brings up the cleanup hitter who's singled and walked in 2 prior appearances. Pitch wide, ball 1. Playing her pretty deep here. They're back on the, not on the warning track, but a few steps away. So Corbett Rochette with a strong fielding play knocks a hard hit ball down at her feet. Knocks it down, picks it up, throws out the runner. And number 5 hitter stands in. She's gone down in strikes 2 prior appearances. Let's see if Rochette can keep the string going here. Strike at the knees. One strike on the batter. Pitch runs inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. It's right down Main Street. Strike 2. Ground ball to third, picks it up, throws it over. 5-3. So Concord has Rochette has put 10 in a row down. 3 ground balls that inning, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-2 Spaulding. So Dussault leads off for Concord. She got a single last time, and her pinch runner came around to score Concord's first run. Pitch down low, ball 1. So a senior co-captain with Dunn looking to get something started here. Concord is Rochette's put 10 in a row down. So Spaulding has not had a hit since the 2nd inning. Comes the 2-0 pitch. Dussault grounded to short. Throws it over. First baseman makes a good stretch. 6-3 brings up Monroe. So they're sending those 4 Spaulding players back out to the left field bullpen. So Monroe's the number 9 hitter. Pitch way down low in the dirt. Catcher blocks it. Ball 1. So Rochette on deck, the leadoff hitter. Let's see if Monroe can get on here. Gonna beat it out. A slow roller, shortstop picks it out, infield hit. So Rochette stands in here. She grounded to short and hit a triple to right field, brought in a run, and then scored the second run for Concord. So 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Not sure they're going to give her anything good to look at. Pitch down low, ball 1. Foul pop behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And they playing her. She's hit a lot down that left field line. Look at that left fielder over fairly close to the line. They got him not as deep as I've seen him on some other. Well, she got called out of the batter's box. Is that what happened, I think? Yeah, they called her out, I think, for out of the batter's box. So 2 outs. She got called out on a triple earlier in an earlier game. Pitch down low. So the word is out. They've been watching her for that, stepping out of that batter's box. Please stay. Thank you. So 2 outs, runner on first. Back to the pitcher, drops it, throws it over, almost throws it away. So Concord leaves one on. We go to the top of the sixth. Concord down 4-2. Over here on the top of the sixth, looks like we're going to have 6, 7, and 8 up. Rochette has put 10 in a row down. Spaulding hasn't had a hit since the second inning, or a runner. Rochette has struck out 6. Pitch runs high, ball 1. So what did I say, 6, 7, and 8. She popped out to third base her prior appearance. Fouls one back, a defensive swing. It looked a little high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pop up. Catcher goes back over the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner all the way down to first. You see the Spaulding players are up in the dugout. Comes a 1-2 pitch. Gets a swing in. Strikeout number 7. Brings up the number 7 hitter, who has flied out to center and struck out. Swinging strike. Setting up for a pretty nice sunset. Sun has gone down. We haven't seen too many spectacular colors. We'll check it between the innings here. Foul ball back. 2 strikes on the batter. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch up high. Off speed. Didn't drop down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gets her at the knee. Strikeout number 8. So Corbett's back on after those walks in the second inning and the hits in the first. Brings up the number 8 hitter in the order, who has walked and was strikeout number 5 earlier. Second pitch.
That's not a strike.
Looks like it ran a little high there, so 1 ball. Fights it off on the fist, hits into the screen, bounces around. Corbett retrieves it. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Gets the strike at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a dying Swan single just past the second base person. Made a valiant effort to go back for it. So that's the first hit since the second inning. 2 outs. Brings up the number 9 hitter, who has she walked and scored a run in the second inning and flew out to right field. So 2 outs. Pitch up high. Ball 1. So Spaulding would like to squeeze out an insurance run here, top of the 6th. Hasn't scored since the second. And fielder's choice, 6-4, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. And we'll show you our scoreboard because we can here. So we're here for the bottom of the 6th. It'll be 3, 4, 5 in the order for Concord. Dunn, Corbett, and DeBono, the first baseman. And Cachola would be fourth in the inning if anyone reaches. Pitch down low, ball 1. Looks like a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, there's our sunset over there. Ground ball to short. Oh, she bobbles it.
No.
Oh,
She dropped the ball.
yeah, we ought to talk about that one.
That's not transfer.
Yeah, we're gonna.
That's not transfer.
Duke Sawyer is gonna come
You
out.
need to put the ball in her right hand.
Duke Sawyer is gonna go talk.
No way, you blew it.
Well, as you can hear, we'll see what the
On the transfer? No way.
now. Well, we'll see what they do. Duke Sawyer's out there, the coach talking, and he's probably going to go talk to the other ones. I'm going to talk to all 3.
Absolutely, you gotta get it right.
Going to get all 3 here. Didn't look like it was held very long, and it was a low throw, and it popped out. Well, we'll see what they're going to do. We can't send that one to New York, but we can have the other 2 umpires get it right here.
Yeah!
So they've changed it.
Absolutely. Well, that's
So the other 2 umpires agree with Duke Sawyer that Dunn was not. They didn't hold the ball on Dunn. So Corbett stands in, and I see the Spaulding sending their players down to the dugout. I mean to the bullpen again. First pitch is a strike. So Ames, only a sophomore, Corbett a junior, so we're going to see some of this competition next year as well. 1 strike on the batter. Foul ball down the third baseline. 2 strikes on Corbett. So Corbett has a single in 2 appearances. She hits one deep. She hits it out. Amy Corbett ties it up. Concord overjoyed. So Amy Corbett, the cleanup hitter, hits it out, ties it up in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, Concord has fought back. They throw the home run back. Oh, Corbett got it all. And we're going to have a little meeting at the Mount. So Concord, after being down 4-0 after 2 innings, puts 2 up on the board in the 3rd inning and puts a couple up here in the bottom of the 6th. And we've got 3 errors on Spaulding. That obviously that error, that reversal on the call, Sawyer came out. Brings up 3rd baseman DeBono. So 2 runs in here in the bottom of the 6th, nobody out. And DeBono was the number 5 hitter. She's yet to reach in 2 prior appearances. She's a senior. Pitch runs high, ball 1. Pitch runs high, ball 2. So we've seen that. We've seen someone go out to the Spaulding bullpen up on the right field line 3 times the last 3 innings. Pitch down low, ball 3. So nobody out here. Concord looking to get a run at a first with nobody out and put up some more runs on the board. It's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. So DeBono looking for the pitch here. 3-1 count. Fouls it back. Count goes full. 3-2. So Ames looks in for the sign. 3-2, nobody out here. Bottom of the 6th, 2 runs in for Concord. Foul ball down the right field line. She got the key hit in the game against Winnacunnet. You got to stay off that because it wiggles the camera. Okay, thanks. So here's the 3-2 pitch. Once again, nobody out. DeBono, the first baseman. She hits another one down there. Right fielder makes a circus catch and a foul ball, but gets the out. We'll put a star beside that one. F out, number 9. So Nicole Cachola stands in. She has yet to reach in 2 prior appearances. She's the second base person. Good speed, good glove. Umpire walking back. Checking out there. Holds up, ball 1. Cachola with some good speed, and we've seen her beat out some infield hits in the past. Pitch down low, ball 2. So Ames having some trouble finding the strike zone here. Went to full count on the last batter. I think she's only had 1 strikeout here. Count goes, 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Well, I think she's not gonna. They call it the automatic strike, you know. If they're 3-0, they're gonna make them throw a strike here. And 3-1 pitch here with 1 out. Catches that outside corner. High and outside, but it caught the corner. So the second batter in a row this inning, a 3-2 pitch, 3-2 count. She lays off. Concord has the go-ahead run on first with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Jaden Morin stands in. She's the third base person, and she has failed to reach in two prior appearances. She looks to bunt. That was a strike she offered at. Throw goes down to first. Second baseman slips in behind the runner on first. 1 strike. She offers at it, 2 strikes, so she won't be. Looks like she won't be trying to bunt here. We'll see what she can do. She tapped back to the pitcher last time up. Do so on deck. Pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Comes the 1-2 pitch from Ames. Looked a little wide, but the ump didn't think so. Strikes her out. I think that's her only her second strikeout on the game. Brings up senior captain Jill Dussault. She singled, and her pinch runner came around, scored the first run for Concord in the third inning. Now he's calling that outside strike, so they know that. One strike with 2 outs here on Dussault. Fouls it off. Count goes to 2 strikes. So Dussault, senior captain, didn't get a lot of playing time this year, coming back from an injury. So here's her chance to, a good stick, come through here. Goes through! Shortstop goes over and it goes under, so she reaches on an error. That's looks like the 4th error on brings up Monroe, the number 9 hitter.
She isn't typically allowed to get under her glove. Just Haley Monroe.
So Concord threatening here. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the 6th on Corbett's 2-run homer, and two runners on first and second here with 2 outs. The number 9 hitter stands in. Monroe. Monroe has singled last time up and sacrificed earlier in the game. And she's that slap hitter, hits one over the first base dugout. Excuse me, third base dugout. 1 strike. So with 2 outs, the runners will be off at the crack of the bat. Anything that goes through should be able to pinch or get a run home. Oh, she's going to try to bunt her way on. So that's 2 strikes on her. She's down to her last strike here. And I'm sure she's aware the ump seems to be calling a little wider strike zone the last couple batters. So Ames looks in. Fouls one away. Third baseman over. So Concord leaves 2, but they put 2 in, and we go to the top of the 7th. Tie score as they're playing for all the marbles here in the state championship. So we're here for the top of the 7th. The score is tied. When these 2 teams played on the May 25th, it was a scoreless tie, 0-0, and Concord scratched a run out. Rochette is going to face the top of the order, which brought in the 2 runs in the first inning. It's a fly ball. Yeah. And a pop out. Pop out to the third baseman. Foul pop to number 5. So this brings up the number 2 hitter. This is the shortstop. She has sacrificed in the second inning, yet to reach. First pitch is a strike. So Rochette has only allowed 1 to reach base since the second inning. Looks like that's a strike at the knees. 2 strikes. So Concord has fought back and tied the score as we are here in the top of the 7th with 1 out. Pitch runs high, ball 1. Foul ball down the third base line. Left fielder runs over to retrieve it. Behind the screen there. Someplace in there. There she is. Throw goes back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. One-two pitch. Pitch runs high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Rochette doesn't want to lose her and put on the go-ahead run here with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Looks like strike 3, and Strikeout number 9 for Rochette. Brings up. And guess who hit the home run in the first inning? She's up at the plate right now, so they're going to pitch to her pretty carefully. Pitch runs high, ball 1. Not going to give her too much good to look at here. We'll see. Pitch runs high, ball 2. Two-0 pitch. Gets this, ties her up there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch down low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Probably not going to give her too much good. She hit that home run in the first inning here, but we'll see. 3-1 pitch.
Yeah!
Count goes inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gets it a pop up. Second shortstop back. And so we go bottom of the 7th. We may be here a while. There's our scoreboard. So Spaulding gathers at the mound, and the Abby Rochette, leadoff hitter, stands in. She had a triple earlier and came around and scored a run. And she's been called out of the batter's box. Pitch down low. So they're not going to give her too much good here. She's good speed on the bases and routinely turns doubles into triples here, but with nobody out, just looking to get on. Drops a bunt down foul. A 1 ball, 1 strike. Trying to cause that third baseman to cheat in a little bit so she can slap it past her. Well, here comes the 1-1 pitch. They're not going to get it. So infield hit for Rochette. Concord has the go-ahead run on. God. So they call her out of the box again. So much for that. That's the second time. Concord fans aren't too happy on that one. Brings up Nudd. Nudd stands in. Foul ball over there into the Spaulding crowd. 1 strike. So Concord looking to scratch it out. She beat the run. She beat the throw out, but they said she was out of the box. It's just third time in the last 3 games we've seen her called out for that. Pitch runs high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Concord looking to get the winning run on base here with 1 out. Got the 2-3-4, 1, 2, 3 batters. 1 made the out. Nudd stands in. Pitch outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nudd is yet to reach in 2 prior appearances. Looks like it's going to drop. As a single, drops in, so Concord has the winning run on first with 1 out here. Brings up the number 3 hitter, senior captain Dunn. Dunn reached on an error at first. The umps overturned the call. The ball didn't stay in. So I think they'll be swinging away with the 3-4 hitters here. We won't see much small ball, but I could be wrong. Pitch outside, ball. No, catching that outside corner. It's tough to see from out here. It looks like got a left-handed catcher. She's framing the pitches pretty well. So 1 strike on Dunn. Sky high fly ball, infield hit. So we got 2 outs. So Corbett, Abby Corbett, last time up hit a 2-run homer to tie the game up. So they may not want to be giving her too much good to look at. Right down Main Street, strike 1. So Concord with the winning run on in the bottom of the 7th on first base. 1 strike, Corbett steps out, steps in. Ames has gone all the way. Wow, that outside, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Ames toes the rubber, looks in, here's the 1-1 pitch. Goes wide, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner will be off at the crack of the bat with two outs. Not going to give her anything good. She hit a home run last time, so count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. We have DeBono up on deck. If Corbett reaches. Here comes the 3-1 pitch with 2 outs. And we go to extra innings. There we are. We go to the 8th inning. So we get an intentional walk there. Number 5 hitter stands in. So Sacrifice moves him over. Moves her over 1-3 to the second base. Brings up the number 6 hitter. So this brings up the number 6 hitter who has singled in the first, popped out, and struck out. Foul back. 1 strike. So runner on second with 1 out. Corbett has struck out 9 through 7 innings. One strike on the batter. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch runs high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fouls it back, goes to 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Rochette could use a strikeout here with 1 out and a runner on second. Or a pop-up. We'll see what she can do. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch runs high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's it. Strikeout number 10. Brings up the number 7 hitter in the order. 2 prior strikeouts and a pop out. So strikeout number 10 for Rochette there. Matches her double figures average. I think I had some numbers here from the paper. She had, see if I can find them here. So 2 outs, go-ahead run still on second base. Pitch inside, ball 1. So with 2 outs, runner on second will be off at the crack of the bat. So the third baseman comes in, dives for it, unable to make the catch. And so they have first and third with 2 outs. Spaulding threatening here. Top of the 8th, extra innings on the state championship. Doesn't get a little more tense than this. Give that an infield hit. Brings up the number 8 hitter. She had a single last time up. Pitch runs high, ball 1. She's walked, struck out, and singled. Pitch runs high, ball 2. So first and third, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Spaulding threatening. Rochette looking to shut it down. 2 balls, 1 strike, taken all the way. Count goes to 3-1. So the sacks are loaded here in the bottom of the top of the 8th. Brings up the number 9 hitter in the order. So she walked in the first inning and then made a couple of outs. So got a conference at the Mount with Duke Sawyer, the coach, the veteran, the number 9 batter in there. I think she's a left-handed batter, standing in, talking to her coach over there. Well, Concord home team, by virtue of their win in the May 25th, the 1-0 win. So Rochette with 10 strikeouts, looking to get number 11 here, or get an out. First pitch is a strike on that outside corner for the left-handed batter. Going to put a pinch runner in, or what are they doing here? They can't argue strikes. Looks like we might get a pinch runner here. I don't know. Yeah. Pinch runner looking ahead to see if there's a hit to the outfield. They want that runner on second. So 1 strike in the batter, number 9 in the order. And put a pinch runner in. She's yet to reach in 3 prior appearances. Rochette looks in, 1 strike on the batter. Pitch is wide. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rochette looks in, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rochette looking in here.
Here we go, 8. Come on. Yeah!
There it is. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Spaulding leaves him loaded, and Rochette gets strikeout number 11. So DeBono leads off here in the bottom of the 8th. Tie score, extra innings here for the state championship. And DeBono gets a single. DeBono leads it off with a single, the senior. She had a key hit in the Winnicott game here. So Concord has a the number 5 batter on. Nicole Casola stands in.
Go tight!
So it looks like Concord, I don't know, I'd say it looked like they'd be playing a little small ball with nobody out to move that runner around. Drops that down. So she does the job, moves her over. So runner on second with 1 out, a tie, the winning run. Brings up Jaden Morin, the third base person. Jaden is yet to reach, and Dussault is on deck. So.
Come on, Jaden, let's go, kid!
Okay. We'll put our runner on second in the thing here. Concord with the winning run on second in the bottom of the 8th, first extra inning, with 1 out. First pitch is a strike. So Concord won the championship in 05 and 09. They lost in 11 and 13 in games right here. So they're looking to swinging strike, 2 strikes. So Ames has gone all the way, the sophomore hurler for Spaulding. Hasn't struck out an awful lot and been the victim of, I think, four errors for her teammates. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch outside. One ball, 2 strikes here. So Jaden Morin with a chance to be the hero here.
He's babysitting.
Oh, is the baby?
Yeah.
Pitch outside. Tries to frame it in there in that outside corner. 2 strikes on 2 balls here. 1 out. DeBono on second base.
Yes.
Pitch outside. Count goes to 3 balls, 2 strikes. So they may not want to give her anything and put the force on. 1 out. Jaden Morin here with a chance to be the hero. Fouls one off over the first base. So Morin is yet to reach. Fouls another one off. So we got ourselves a battle here. Umpire goes over to replenish. Senior Jaden Morin with a chance to end her senior year right here. See what she can do. Takes a call, 3rd strike. Brings up Jill Dussault.
Let's go, Dussault!
Jill has a single and reached on an error and came around. So Jill, a senior co-captain. Good stick. We'll see what she can do here. The runner on second will be off at the crack of the bat. And there it is. Oh, and it's caught, and we go to the 9th inning. So we go to the top of the ninth here, the second extra inning. Second extra inning here. Corbett out there with 11 strikeouts. And we got the top of the order again here. Did some damage in the first inning. Pitch at the knees, 1 strike.
Chad find you?
So we got a few glimmers on the horizon there. A foul ball. Stays at home plate. 2 strikes. So 2 strikes on the batter, leadoff batter. So screaming line drive, knocked down by the third baseman, picked up by the shortstop who throws over. And Spaulding has their leadoff runner on here in the 9th inning. That was the leadoff batter. Number 2 batter stands in here. Shortstop stands in. Looking to bunt, fouls it off. Jammed on that one. We'll give her a base hit on that one. She has yet to reach in 4 appearances. Bunt goes foul. 2 strikes on her. Third baseman charges in, and the bunt with a lot of spins foul. She picks it up. Two strikes on the 2 strikes. Looked like strike 3, but not close enough, folks. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Runner on first, nobody out. Foul ball, fair ball. Oh, third baseman knocks it down, but unable to field it cleanly. So first and second with, I think that'll be Concord's first error. First and second with nobody out. Brings up the number 3 batter who hit the home run. So we got power against power here. We'll see what happens. He was shortening up the bunt there. Probably not a bad idea with nobody out in first and second. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Pitch runs high, bends her back. 2 balls, no strikes. So both teams threatening in the extra innings, but unable to punch any runs across in the 8th inning, so we're in the 9th now. Foul ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Trying to play a little small ball. 1 run will do it here. We don't need a home run. Warren Rochette looks in. 2-1 pitch. Off is at it. Looks like a foul tip. 2 strikes. So runners on first and second. There's a potential play at third on a force if there's a grounder there. Pitch. Down low, just low. Count goes full. 3-2. Corbett looking for strikeout number 12 here. That is number 12. Strikes out the number 3 hitter. That's the cleanup hitter. They intentionally walked her last time, and they do the same here. So there's the ultimate respect. Intentional walk. So, and there's the ultimate in confidence in your pitcher. Brings up the number 5 batter. So with 1 out, Sacks are loaded. Runner has yet to reach. First pitch is a strike. Foul ball, foul ball. Left fielder went over, almost had it, but if she had caught it, I bet you there would have been a sacrifice fly, and the run would have scored. So it may be fortuitous that the ball was not caught. Just a long strike. Concord lost a game in the World Series like that about 9 years ago at Memorial Field on a foul pop-up, and the winning run scored. So here comes the 0-2 pitch for fouled off. Over to the screen and back. Count remains 2 strikes. So everybody's heart was in their throat. Looked like a potential home run or grand slam. Here's the 0-2 pitch again. Popped up to Rochette. Infield. Infield fly rule. 2 outs. Brings up the number 6 hitter. Number 6 hitter here. She struck out the last 2 times, singled in 4 appearances. Rochette in the motion. Gets her chopping away at a high pitch, 1 strike. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Foul ball. 2 strikes. So Rochette, 0-2 pitch here. Gets a swing. Oh, fouled off. Foul ball. Went off the catcher. So a foul ball and went off the catcher, went to the screen. Runner started to first, but the ump called it a foul ball. So 0-2, 2 outs. Sacks is still loaded here. 2 outs, 9th inning. Just runs a little high, folks. Just a little high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That looks like strike 3. Rochette strikes her out. Spaulding leaves them loaded. Again, as they did in the 8th and as they did in the 9th. And we go to the bottom of the 9th for Concord. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Score is 4-4. 4 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors for Spaulding, and Concord with 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. And we got number 9-1-2 this inning, so that'll be Monroe, Rochette, and Nudd. First pitch is a strike. So an instant classic here, folks. Pop foul. Tries to bunt her way on. 2 strikes on the batter. So Monroe looking to get on, set the table for Rochette. That looks like strike 3. Well, Rochette stands in. She's been called out twice for running up on the ball and being out of the box. So I don't think we're going to see that happen. Wouldn't surprise me if they walked her, but I guess not. Well, they're going to pitch to her. So she bunts her way on. Good speed down the line. So 1 out, runner on first. A bunt single. Rochette displays her prowess and brings up Nud. And wouldn't surprise me if we're playing small ball here. Bunt down to third base, leave third base open. No. Pitch is a strike. So a bunt down the third baseline, and Rochette looking maybe to go all the way to third. We'll see here. Pitch down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Ames still out there pitching. Drops the bunt down. Foul ball is loose. So the throw, error. Again an error. Error number 5, and Rochette goes to third. Error on.
Let's go!
So Concord is got the winning run 60 feet away with 1 out, and we have Izzy Dunn, the senior captain. Dunn reached on an error and scored on the Corbett home run. And we're going to have a little conference here with the umpires. The blue is meeting. All right. There, the Spaulding coach asked him to check on that throw at first. Check it, and they agreed it was an out. So Abby Rochette on third, 1 out. Izzy Dunn stands in. First pitch is a strike. So Dunn is, and they got the outfield in early, in shallow, knowing that any deep fly ball is going to score the winning run. So Concord, 1 strike, 1 out to Dunn. Hits a towering fly ball in the infield. Throw goes home. So short fly to center, 2 outs. Abby Corbett. So Abby Corbett, sophomore. Abby hit a home run earlier. All she needs is a hit here. The outfield is playing back at their usual depth. Wonder whether there'd be a
Down.
there it is! Concord wins! Concord wins! Concord is the state champion. The third baseman went home with the throw instead of going to first. Abby Corbett, catcher, not the fastest runner, and might have been an easy play. But anyway, Concord is going to have the championship banner. The first time they've won the championship since '09. They won in '05 and '09. And the Abbies did it. Abby Corbett and Abby Rochette. Rochette striking out 12, striking out the side with bases loaded by Spaulding, both in the 9th and the 8th and the 9th inning. Intentionally walking their home run hitters. And so Concord is going to, here's the good sportsmanship handshake. So we want to thank you for watching. We're all taped in here in the outfield, so we won't be able to do the ceremony down there, but So we'll have the awards ceremony out from here in center field. We may not be able to hear it, but with 2 outs, the ground ball to the third base person. Easy throw across to first to get the third out. Instead, she throws the ball home against probably Concord's fastest runner, Abby Rochette, and the throw is unable to get her, and she scores the winning run in the bottom of the 9th, and Concord wins. We'll show you the scoreboard here for perpetuity here. There it is. Concord scores. Scoreboard only goes to 8, but 5 errors by Spaulding, and Concord with 1. So Concord played tight defense. Abby Rochette with 13 strikeouts, and Abby Corbett with the 2-run homer that ties the game up in the looks like the 6th inning. And so here they are. We'll stay with the ceremony. Charlie Russell for ConcordTV. I want to thank you for watching. If you want a copy of this game, we can get a copy at the yourconcordtv.org, or you can call 603-226-8872. So on June 9th, 2018, Concord becomes the Division I champion after finishing 3rd in the league. They played Spaulding on May 25th and won a 1-0 game in the bottom of the 7th. And that 1-0 game meant the difference here tonight that Concord was the home team as the 3 seed against the number 4 seed Spaulding. So, and here's the Spaulding team getting their awards. We're a little too far to pick the camera up and run in, but we will recap the game here. Spaulding scored 2 runs in the first inning on a home run, and they scored 2 runs in the 3rd inning on, I think that was the inning that Concord walked. They got 2 runs on, left 2 on base with no hits. They had three or four walks that inning. And then Concord came back in the bottom of the 3rd, scored 2 runs with Dussault leading off with a single, pinch run and courtesy runner, and then sacrificed a second. Rochette hit a triple and then scores on a ground ball to third base. So, and then on the 6th inning, Dunn reaches on an error after the umpires confer and reverse an out call as the ball came loose, and then Corbett hits the 2-run home. So it was a day for the Abbies here, and Concord takes home the championship. Concord started the year at without a lot of outside practice. Concord started the year at 1-3, and this was their 17th win in a row. And the seniors go out with a championship. And there they are standing around politely applauding as they're waiting their turn to pick up their things. And Duke Sawyer, and an assistant coach, and Sandy Smith, who was, I believe, captain of the softball team back in the mid-'80s. She won't tell me which year, so we'll say 1989. And there it is. The fans are cheering. They're behind the screen. And there they are coming on out. They're going to share the award. They're all putting their hands up there, holding the award. Everybody's taking pictures. There they are. And then they'll all get their individual medals. Nicole Cachola, number 1. The 2 captains out there. Monroe, number 2. Gets a medal, gets a hug. Hug from the A hug from their two captains, Dussault and Dunn. Number 4, Nudd. Number 5, Anna Brock. Member of the team, gets the medal.
Number 6,
Elise O'Neill. O'Neill not there. Number 7, Izzy Dunn gets her medal. Having trouble getting it over her head. Gets a hug from the coach.
Number 8, Abby
Abby
Rochette.
Rochette gets the medal. The pitching star of the game. Gets a hug from both the Jill Dussault, captain, co-captain. Sat out most of the year, had some key hits in the last few games. Certainly an inch. Jaden Morin, number 13, third base person. Having trouble getting these over the girls' heads with the hair and the hats. Torres, number 14. Some of these girls were pinch runners during the year, and we don't pick up usually the pinch runners' names when they go in the game. Number 15, Anita DeBono. She was the star of the game-winning hits in the Winter Cunnet game that got this in the semifinals. Lillian Riestra. A lot of these players, I think there's 5 seniors, so there's 15, so we'll have 10 of these players back. The Abbies, Rochette. Abby Corbett, 2-run home run tonight. And also the game-winning strike. I guess it's a botched fielder's choice. Rosenberg. There they are, folks. There they are. There's the thrill of victory, folks. Concord team wins, and the Spaulding team with a sophomore pitcher, although they had 8 or 10 seniors, but they'll be back with a pitcher like that. And we want to thank you for watching, and good portion of Concord's team will be back, and the JV team, a good feeder system, as well as the softball leagues out there. So Charlie Russell for Concord TV, and we want to thank you for watching, and there's the final score for the final time. Good evening.